Hello, beautiful soul. Oh, thank you so much for clicking on my video. And since you're already here, sis, go ahead and hit like, subscribe. And I'm so rude. I didn't even introduce myself. Hey, y'all. I'm Flower Child. Entertaining with my hand just because I do ASL. So excuse the hand movement if it gets too much. I think it would be really cool to do a ASL tutorial. But then when you're braiding, it's different. But when you're reviewing, I think it'll make sense. I don't know. Maybe. But today I am going to be doing a tutorial review of Lex Exclusive TV. She did a phenomenal job on the knee length, full hair, knotless braids. Broke it down to a science. Like she did how she prepped the hair, how the natural hair, of course, her client natural hair, how she's going to prep the braiding hair, and then step by step detail on how to do the knotless braid. And then she shows you how to clean up the hair, like trimming the hair. And she tells you how to add length and how to finish off the overall product. Like in the video, she showed you her client flexing on her vacation. Like it was a whole mood, and I was there via my camera, but I was there with her. I was there. Like, and then sis took 12 hours. 12 hours to do this braids from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. and she had her snack on deck. Like I love the fact that she included don't forget your snack. I'm a snacker, so I was like, yes, sis, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the snacking, because sometimes I'm like, am I the only one who just have a pack of Cheetos or a pack of fruits like on the side? Like I'm not eating over my client head, but I'm like, am I the only one? So it's good to know that I wasn't the only one. So thank you. It felt like kinship. Things that I love, some of the things like her finger hair, like the product and tool that she used, the type of braiding hair she didn't really say she preferred, but that she used. So I I just want to say throughout the videos, like the three ladies that I watched, I saw Slaying It with Ray and Adasia M. Sorry, love, if I'm messing up your name. Like, I'm big on people messing up my name, so I am really apologetic about if I mess up your name. So sorry. I will try next time, and please correct me. What I saw, it was they did different different size of braiding. They also did different length and different color. Like I know Lex Exclusive TV, she did the 1B hair from the free stretch from Express. So it was the pre-stretch one. So the she did the one that had three hair in it. So she used 4 packs of hair. And then Adasia, she used the same type of hair, and then she used 3 packs of hair. So it was again three times of the hair in there, but the pack they used three. Appreciate how Lex Exclusive TV was very beginner friendly. Like sis was so detailed in the method she was gonna be using and the steps she was gonna be using, and she showed you her favorite way to do her to braid the hair, whether it was vertical or horizontally. And I was like, if I have friends that constantly ask me who does my hair, and I do my own hair. So I was like, I will recommend this video to them for them to learn how to do it. Like I would recommend this video to basically people of all cultural backgrounds. We're different cultures, so people of different cultural background, I will definitely recommend this video to them because she is so detailed in her explanation, like from her finger position. She had the camera in an angle in a way where you can see her finger position, like how she had her the one hair in her right hand and then the other two in her left hand. So when she was overlapping it, like you could see, and it was very detailed. And when she was sectioning the hair, like she told you, use a very a rattle comb, very fine point comb, but she was using a metal one to get that precise line. It was so crisp. Oh my goodness. Crispy chip had nothing on it. It was so crisp. And then the shine and jam, it seems like every YouTube stylist use shine and jam. Like almost all, because I don't want to group all of you guys. Almost all of them use shine. So she placed the shine and jam on the first layer of hair, right? And then she went through with that crisp line. It was so crispy. I was like, It was so satisfying. I genuinely enjoyed watching her go back and try to even tune the hair. Like it was amazing. Um I also enjoy her sectioning. Like she basically, instead of going down and sectioning the front and then leaving the back, she basically, what she did was she sectioned from ear to ear, right? And then clipped the front, and then in the back she broke that into four section of hair, right? So the back, she started in the nape, which is the very back, the kitchen area. She started there. She put the shine and jam. Then she went through to make sure the line was crisp. And then she used the brick layer method, so it was like evenly full. So in whatever direction you pull the hair in, you got that nice symmetrical. Oh, it was beautiful. Like I'm just like in awe right now. Um, so I definitely really enjoy that. She didn't really specify the type of braiding hair she prefers. She just used expression, and I think again a lot of video that I saw was used expression. So she had expression pre-stretch hair already, and it was the one that was pre-cleansed, so it didn't have any alkaline to itch the scalp. And she had sectioned her hair so that way it was easy for her to pick up. She had it in like a small, very fine, small size, medium size, and large size. So when she was going along, she was just adding the hair as she was braiding. So I was like, yeah, it was pretty entertaining. I genuinely enjoyed it. When she started, because she was in the back, her client hair head was tilted forward. So for a little bit though, but once she got to the second row, I want to say the client head was lifted back up. So it wasn't too much strain on the client neck. So I definitely appreciate it, because sometimes people will just leave you hanging. It took her 12 hours to do the hair, but the video was only 14 minutes and some second long. So if she were to record the whole thing, I'm sure you would have heard her ask her client to like lift her head back up, because the client naturally went into like the upright position. So I was like, that's pretty cool. I chose this video because, like I said, it's super beginner friendly. Like she was very detailed, very precise. Like she did not miss anything. And then there was one point where she had to re-angle herself so we can see detail for detail as she was gripping the hair and braiding along. It was amazing. Like she did a phenomenal job. I genuinely enjoyed it. I even went back 3 times to watch it. Everyone else was using the same method. The only thing I did not notice was if she greased the client's scalp. The hair did look a little bit dry, like it needed some moisture in it. So I didn't see her greasing the scalp or greasing the end of the hair. For me, I like to put a little grease on the scalp, or before I put because the jam is like a gel. The shine and jam is a gel. But I like to grease the scalp a little bit, or grease the hair, just so it can kind of protect the end hair into a natural hair. So you want to give the hair a little bit of a protection. That's just my personal preference. So I did not see that, and that was one thing I was just like, ooh, sis. And I noticed she didn't I don't knot my hair, but a lot of the video I saw, they knotted the hair. So it was really good that she to see someone else not knotting the end of the hair, because I was just like, why aren't they knotting hair? Like, why are they tying the hair? Like, you're not about to burn the ends. But I mean, I guess preference is preference, to each his own. So that was one thing I noticed. And I definitely like. And then the hand adjustment was the same as my hand adjustment. So I was like, ah, we're the same. But we're not though, but we're the same. Yeah, but that was the only thing that I noticed that was different. The horizontal versus the vertical. And then the hook and method. Like again, I usually use the method for the feed and braids method. So I think I'm gonna apply that, because that was one thing that I noticed that was very different that we both didn't use. I mean, that I didn't use, but she used. In the beginning, she didn't mention that you need a towel to dry the hair once you dip it, or so her description of all the tools you're gonna need wasn't fully given in the beginning. Because in the beginning she went through all the supplies you need, but one of the things that I noticed she didn't mention was the towel, or the cup to dip the hair in. Because I think it's very important, because especially for beginners who don't know, like sometimes people are in themselves if they don't know what they're doing. So I like how she said before the water start boiling, you want to make sure you dip the hair, because if it's too hot, the hair tends to shrivel up, so you don't want that. Also on the type of hair you're using, because hair that are either synthetic fiber, that then tend to shrivel up if the water is too hot. So I was kind of figuring out if she was talking about that, because I can tell alone, I'm really bad with those words. They do tend to do pretty well in like hot water, boiling hot water. But again, you don't want it to be too hot so you don't burn yourself. But I definitely enjoy this video. I will recommend this video to literally everybody. Like, it's basically like a telemarketer sharing, like, girl, you need to see this video because it was just amazing. And then I appreciate the fact to see, after she was done, to see the hair in real, in like in the client atmosphere, the client real world, you know, and how she styled it. I was like, it was amazing. I just wish she would have added a little bejewel, like the client, not the stylist. I wish she would have added a little jewelry to the hair. I love when you decorate the hair a little bit, add some yarn. I don't know. That's just my preference, but overall, phenomenal.